world on the brink of chaos, where global powers clash in a catastrophic conflict. World War III looms, and the sides in this epic showdown are emerging. It's not a matter of if, but when, and it's a question that has been echoing through the minds of many. Where can you find safety when the world is engulfed in war? In the face of this impending storm, we find ourselves pondering the geopolitical landscape. On one side, we have the United States, the European Union, and the rest of NATO. On the other side, we see Russia, China, North Korea, and their allies. The stage is set for a true world war, one that would affect every corner of the globe. This isn't like the world wars of the past, where nations waged battles on distant shores. In the modern era, we possess the means to fight over long distances with aircraft, long-range missiles, and even in space. The planet would become a battlefield, and very few regions would remain untouched by the horrors of World War III. But don't despair just yet. Amidst the chaos, there are places where you can find refuge. In this narrative, we embark on a journey to discover the sanctuaries of safety, starting with the allure of tropical islands. Imagine a secluded paradise in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, where islands are scattered like gemstones. Fiji, an island nation in the southwestern Pacific, offers respite from the turmoil. Its nearest neighbor, Australia, lies over 1,700 miles away, making it an ideal hideaway. Fiji's small military poses no threat, and its lack of strategic resources means it's unlikely to be targeted. As the world plunges into darkness, picture yourself sipping pina coladas on a white sand beach or enjoying the soothing national beverage kava, made from the crushed root of the Yacona plant. Fiji's 300 islands provide ample space to roam, offering a sense of isolation amidst a chaotic world. While global communication falters and news arrives through word of mouth, Fiji beckons as a sanctuary, sheltered from the storms of World War III. But if Fiji's proximity to the fray worries you, Tuvalu, a 10-square-mile island chain, might be an even more appealing escape. Located over 1,000 miles north of Fiji, Tuvalu's isolation is its strength. With only around 11,000 inhabitants, the country's remote location and scarcity of resources deter potential invaders. Accessible primarily by boat, Tuvalu's abundance of food and marine resources ensures survival in trying times. New Zealand, a country of diverse landscapes and environments, provides another haven. Positioned over 1,000 miles from Australia and further south than Fiji and Tuvalu, New Zealand could potentially stay clear of the main theaters of World War III. Despite its abundance of natural resources, its location and infrastructure make it an unlikely target for invasion. Moreover, New Zealand's commitment to self-sufficiency and happiness sets it apart as a desirable refuge. Iceland, an island nation 1,000 miles from Europe, remains untouched by the chaos of a global conflict. Rich in marine resources and energy self-sufficiency, Iceland offers safety and isolation. With renewable energy sources abundant, the country can focus on protecting its citizens within its borders. The world may crumble around you, but you could find solace in South America, far removed from the epicenter of the war. Chile, the southernmost country in South America, boasts natural resources and geological features that enhance its ability to weather the storm. The Andes Mountains provide protection, and abundant fresh water and fertile land ensure sustainability. Beyond Chile lies Antarctica, a land untouched by the ravages of war. While resources are limited, a peaceful existence is possible as you wait for peace. The polar climate may be harsh, but the isolation guarantees safety in this frozen sanctuary. South Africa's rich biodiversity and remote location make it an attractive refuge in times of crisis. With access to food sources, fresh water, and a fertile coastline, South Africa's varied landscapes offer protection from the turmoil. The city of Cape Town, with its modern infrastructure and isolation, stands as an oasis in a troubled world. Greenland, vast and remote, offers safety in its inaccessibility. The lack of roads between towns ensures that regions are secure, with safety increasing as the difficulty of access rises. For those who find themselves in the northeastern United States, Greenland may be the nearest haven, even if it means adapting to the harsh polar conditions. Yet, a haunting truth looms over this narrative. While these countries offer refuge, the specter of nuclear conflict casts a dark shadow. Nuclear fallout could spread across the world, poisoning everything it touches. In the face of nuclear winter, nowhere on Earth would be truly safe. As a last glimmer of hope, we look to the stars. Perhaps the International Space Station would be the final sanctuary, but even it is not immune to resource limitations. Humanity's ultimate fate depends on our ability to avoid the horrors of nuclear holocaust. So as we contemplate the safest countries to escape to during World War III, we must remember the fragility of our world and the importance of peace. These places of refuge are only as secure as the delicate balance that keeps the world from descending into chaos. In the end, our salvation may lie not on Earth, but among the stars. In a world teetering on the precipice of destruction, the pursuit of peace and diplomacy becomes more critical than ever. The safety of these sanctuaries may offer temporary relief, but it's imperative that we work towards averting the global catastrophe that would render them necessary. As we journey through these hypothetical refugees, from tropical islands to remote mountains and frozen landscapes, let us not lose sight of the profound lesson that underlies this exploration. It is a reminder of our shared responsibility to seek cooperation, understanding, and resolution to conflicts. These safe havens should remain mere hypotheticals, serving as a stark reminder of the potential devastation that awaits if we fail to find common ground. The human spirit is resilient, and history has shown our capacity to unite in times of crisis. Let us use the knowledge of these potential sanctuaries as a motivator to work toward a more peaceful, equitable, and harmonious world where the need for such escape routes never arises. So as we contemplate the safest places to flee to in the event of World War III, let us also contemplate a world where such thoughts are unnecessary, a world where diplomacy triumphs over destruction, where collaboration prevails over conflict, and where the beauty of these refuges remains undisturbed by the horrors of war. In the end, the true sanctuary we seek is not a physical place, but a world where peace reigns, and the devastating specter of global conflict is but a distant memory.